What, 7? Is that wonderful when they know the word?
6.
6, he's even younger, 6. And he knows the word, isn't that good?
Yes. I didn't even know when I was 6.
Oh, well, it's good to be free.
Yes, it is.
So, God is so wonderful. We're just going to sing a few songs and then we just share more of the word. Give me all my life, give me breath. Give me all my land, I pray. Give me all my land, give me burning. Keep me burning till the break of day. Come on and sing Hosanna. Sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna to the King of Kings. Come on and sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna to the King of Kings. Give me all in my life, give me all, give me believe. Give me all my land, I pray. Give me all my land, keep me burning. Keep me burning till the break of day. Come on and sing Hosanna, sing Hosanna. Sing Hosanna to the King of Kings. Come on and sing Hosanna. Sing Hosanna. Sing Hosanna to the King of Kings. Woo! You know, we sing Hosanna because it's a song. Hosanna in the highest. It's another thing about how great God was. Hosanna it's a time of joy when you really can express yourself in song to the Lord. And there's another one when you have joy. You know, one of our times when we as Christians in the Lord and we love God, we like to get excited and we do go a bit exuberant. We do let everything out, and some of us can get really into that desire. We get so excited over God and what He's doing. So one of the songs that I like to express is the joy, having the joy in our heart before the Lord. Because everywhere you go, there always has to be that thing in our hearts every day. What keeps us going? What keeps me going is having that joy. The joy of the Lord. I've got the joy of the Lord down in my heart today. I've got the joy of the Lord down in my heart today. I haven't found such a wonderful friend. He is my own Lord. I've got the joy of the Lord down in my heart today. I've got the love of the Lord. You got me love down in my heart today. I've got the love of the Lord down in my heart today. I have found such a wonderful friend. He is my all in all. I've got the love of the Lord down in my heart today. Woo! Hallelujah. Isn't God good? You know what? I just thank the Lord, you know, when I share those songs. It's because when I found the Lord in my younger days, I've been there, done everything you could imagine. And then my mum and dad, they were from New Zealand, so they were all Kiwi. And they kept us on the path straight and narrow, even some of my brothers and that were a bit naughty. But my mum always was a great believer in prayer. But you know, the greatest thing that, you know, I've been there, I've done everything, you know, in the world and everything. But I've never left my, there was always something in my heart that always, I think my mum and dad were praying for me for a very long time. And slowly but surely, I think the Lord get a hold of me, and he got a hold of me, and here I am now. And I just like to share that because wherever you are out there and you've got problems and things like that, you know, you just got to learn to give it to Jesus. Because sometimes we have problems and we hold it in, we hold those problems in so much so that we don't know what to do with it, and we suppress it. And some of us are like a kettle, you know, because we boil like a kettle. We wait and wait and wait, and it boils and boils, and then it explodes. And when you come out like an explosion, it's not very good because you do the things that you don't want to do. And sometimes we're like that. We're like kettles. We all want to explode. And it could be the worst when we do that. It could bring consequences, as you all know. But you know, when you have problems and all sorts of things, I've learned to give it all to Jesus. I've learned to trust the Lord with all my heart, and God has brought me through thick and thin. And you know, he's just saying to you, he'll never leave you. God never leaves you, and he'll never forsake you, because he loves you heaps, you know. And so it's good to get excited. It's good to be free, and I love you heaps. And you all look lovely. And Jesus said he loves you with an everlasting love. For God so loved the world that he forgave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. And that's a scripture now, because we all need the word. So we live by the word every day. We try to. And we ask the Lord to help us. And God will help you. So if you ever got a problem, learn to lean on the Lord. Say, here I am, Lord, and it only takes 5 minutes. 5 minutes, people, to open your heart up and ask the Lord into your heart. And watch the Lord. Oh, I love to watch the Lord. It's so wonderful. Isn't God good? Well, bless God for all of you lovely people out there, and I'll come back and do some more singing.
Amen.
Bless ya. Bye-bye. Please help me now to fall beside the way, lover of my soul, from the ends of the earth will I cry unto thee, lover of my soul. Now that song that my brother-in-law wrote, and he wrote that for the youth. Well, actually, when he got in trouble, when he ended up going into jail, and then he cried on the side in the jail, and he said, "Oh Lord, if you get me out of jail, I'll be good, and I'll serve you. I'll write songs," and that's one of them. Lover of my soul, help me not to fall beside the way. For if I should ever fall, I'll know that you'll be there. Lover of my soul, lover of my soul. For if I know that you'll be there, lover of my soul. Well, that's the first course that he wrote, so he was writing some more. So God bless you. Have a great afternoon.